All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportsdom coming back with another video, and this is my DC Defenders at Columbus Aviators UFL Week 2 preview. Some Friday night football in the United Football League, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Jalen McClendon will go against the DC Defenders, the reigning defending UFL heavyweight champions of the world. And you can say that this is the UFL championship rematch because the Michigan Panthers are now the Columbus Aviators. That's right, they relocated from Michigan to Columbus, Ohio. And tonight they make their uh, home opener against the DC Defenders. So it is an 8 p.m. game on Fox. So check it out, guys. Tell me in the comment section below on what you think of the UFL. I hope they come back next year. I like the UFL. I like that they have spring football. I like the UFL. I also like watching arena football, although their field is much, much smaller. But I do like watching arena football and UFL football. Um, so Jalen McClendon tonight. Um, we need to get our first win of the season. Let's make them 0-2 and let's improve to 1-1 on this season. We haven't seen Jalen Morton yet. Our QB. I think they haven't announced it yet, but I believe that they're going with Jalen McClendon again today. I don't see why they wouldn't. He was the starter in week 1, and I think he will be in week 2. I think he is the starting quarterback for the Columbus Aviators, unless injury or whatnot. But I do believe that Jalen McClendon is the starting quarterback for the um, Columbus Aviators. And he wears number 8. And I want to see him get a couple of touchdowns tonight. Last week he didn't get one, but I think he got one. Let me check these stats from last week. See if they'll tell me if he got a touchdown or not. Let me just double check here. Let's go to week 1. I can't remember if he threw a touchdown pass or not. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Their only touchdown came a rushing touchdown, and then they got some field goals, and yeah, they only had, and I think they got a defensive touchdown. But they need to win today over the DC Defenders, who lost last week. So this should be fun. The DC Defenders lost to the St. Louis Battlehawks 16-10 last week in St. Louis. So DC on the road again at the Columbus Aviators, and Jalen McClendon hopefully throws for a couple hundred. Yeah, I want to see him throw for 240, 250, maybe 300, and maybe 2-3 touchdowns. But I know we're probably going to get a rushing touchdown or two. We got a rushing touchdown last week. I want to see the defense. They kind of started off rocky last week, but they ended up, keeping the game close. They tightened up in the second half. I want to see a good game out of Kiki Chisholm, our wide receiver. I want to see Rashard Davis have a good game. Our linebacker, Noah Dawkins, I'll be paying close attention to. Um, Chuck Falaga, our offensive lineman, how they protect McClendon is going to be key. Um, Tony Fields, our middle linebacker, I want to see him get a pick. I want to see some sacks, though. I want to see them get to the quarterback like they were last week. Get to the quarterback. I want to see Quashawn Fuller, our defensive end, get a sack, I want to see Story Jackson, our other middle linebacker, get a sack. Patrick Jenkins, who we made a trade with, we acquired him from the DC Defenders. So I want to see him get a sack on his former team. And John Lovett, I want to see him run for over 100 yards and a touchdown or two. And, then hopefully, J.D. McClendon, has a better game. I think he will. I think the Columbus Aviators will have a better game. I think Ted Ginn Jr. Is going to have them ready. He's our head coach. So I do think that he will have them ready. And I think the Columbus Aviators will get the win at home at historic Crew Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, over the DC Defenders. So we need the defense to shut down the DC Defenders in this game. I want to see, Columbus just come out and throw in the ball. And, we need to score early, score often. And we need to take points whenever we can get them instead of going for it on like fourth down like they were last week. If you're close enough, just kick the field goal and get the points. And I want to see Rock Taylor, get a catch or two in this game and maybe a touchdown. He's our wide receiver. And at some point this season, maybe, hopefully we clinch a playoff spot, and get to the UFL playoffs. And then we can see Aiden Sayin. I would like to see, what we got in him. He's a quarterback. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos and shorty shorts, then all you got to do is like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Oh, and comment. Stay tuned for my DC Defenders at Columbus Aviators UFL Week 2 post-game recap. Hopefully I'm talking about a win. I think I will be. But guys, comment, like, subscribe. Go Aviators. Let's get our first win of the season in our home opener against the defending UFL champions who beat us in the UFL championship, the DC Defenders. Comment, like, subscribe. Go Columbus Aviators.